A manager with a clear vision. It's not just about tactics, but also about unity and identity. The fans can see it and feel it, but might the best be yet to come? A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. What are you expecting?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it's a 3-5-2 formation, but the player that holds everything together is the deep midfield player. He's good defensively, but he's also a very good passer of the ball. He's key to their game plan here.
Nice looking pass. Played into the box. Might create something. Their turn to come away with it. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. In a decent position. Oh, big chance. Oh, ball still in play. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Shepherd. Smith. It's with Garner. Baker Richardson. Oh, might be. Strong hand on that one. And there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. So back underway following the equaliser.
Number 8, Matt Smith.
On the ball, Cameron. Fine build-up play. Quick ball almost all along the ground. And in the end, no damage done. Courtney Baker Richardson. Can they set up a chance? Will it happen for them? Garner. Possession one. Plenty of support here.
Alex O'Neill, please meet your wife at the ticket office. Thank you.
It's with Garner. And possession changing hands.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Well read to put an end to that attack. Baker Richardson. unable to keep possession. On to Charles. Could be troublesome. Not a classic example of how to intercept. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. And flying. Can he give them the lead? Oh, a goal! And doesn't this just tell you everything about the team? They've come roaring back to take the lead.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity, certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Not the pass he had in mind. Charles. That's a high-quality pass. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
That's a good-looking ball. Attractive build-up.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Just went slightly awry for them there. Good work to regain possession. And an opening! A smart stop here. And he's fired over the corner. And the keeper deals with the danger. And a throw-in forthcoming. And half-time it is. An acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the home side. They're on top, Stuart.
Well, as we mentioned at the start, they know how to create chances and score goals. And
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. well timed, that tackle. Tenacious challenge. A real opening now. Well, couldn't put it away. They still lead, however.
Well, he really should be working the goalkeeper there. It's a great chance to score.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, standing off them here, are they being too passive?
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
Delightful passing. And finding their flow. But they took care of the situation defensively. And keeping possession. Really getting stuck in. Good visualisation and execution. And just like that, broken up. Smith. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. That's a nice looking ball. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. On the ball, Davis. Now a decent position. Is it going to be? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here it is again, and there's the touch on the shot, but it's just not enough, is it? He'll be so frustrated that he didn't keep that out.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Garner. Shepherd. Well, successfully cut out. Here's Charles. Thompson. And great work to confuse the defender. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. And a throw-in it's going to be. Thompson. That's a good ball. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. And he's in. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Pinnock. Not the pass he had in mind. Garner. Oh, fully stretched! It's a short corner. A poor cross, all things considered. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Promising pass. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Garner. Evans. Well, it's such... Can he put it in? A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Now with Thompson. Charles. Jenkinson. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted.
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
Could be. Oh, banging them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Mitch Pinnock. Did really well to get through. Well, he was able to make amends. Here's Charles. And passing it well. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, we talked about their ability to score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. For me, they're always looking for the most dangerous pass, which is a great example to teams that keep possession for the sake of it. I think they're a joy to watch at the moment.
Our camera lens trained on one man in a rich vein of form and #1 on the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA TV. Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. It's Walsall, and they face Newport County.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Colchester United. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close range to finish that move off. They're the first on the score sheet here with 5 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, with the season ebbing away and looking at the table, you've got to reach the conclusion that the title race is well nigh over, Stuart.
Well, what a season they're having. They've been so dominant. They look head and shoulders above everybody else. It's just a matter of holding their nerve now.
Kanu. Good distribution. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And support available. Could go ahead. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
Well defended. That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
Smith. And room now out on the flank. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Throw-ins given. Could be threatening. And a fine stop. And there's the delivery. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
I'm sure he's going to be tightly marked today because in the last match he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but it was his general play that was brilliant, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Lovely in, trying his luck. And he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Warrington. Barrett. Oh, still up for grabs. A nice ball over the top. Brennan. Antwi. And he's won the ball.
Well, there it is. The visitors have completely dominated the game in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. And it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Burke. Attack looks promising. Skipping past his opponent. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Smith. Kamwa. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. It's with Williams. Now with Harper. He made good progress there. Warrington. That's a good-looking ball. Determined defending. Warrington. Can they level the game? This could square the game. Oh, off the post. Still alive. You don't want to give the ball away there. Lovely ball.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Successfully cut out the pass. Bobby Kamwa. Lewis Warrington. Barrett. Well, he's certainly not alone. A real opening now. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Smith. Baker. Kamwa. And we will have just one additional minute. Here's Weir. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Barrett. Kanu. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Terry. That made it look routine, but read it well.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Distributing it well. Interception to snuff out the danger. Sitting deep here, that's their intention. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Evans. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, it was a vital goal and at a crucial time, you have to say. Certainly changes the complexion of the game now, but it's whether they can take the momentum into the second half, as they've struggled at times.
Oh, wait
today.
a moment, look at what's happening. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Warrington. And taken away. He won the ball. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Terry.
Happy birthday to Alex O'Neill,
Smith.
celebrating today from all of your friends and family.
Bobby Kamwa. A good vision there. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Throw in. Warrington. On to Harper. Couldn't keep it. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
It's another goal for Bristol Rovers. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 67 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Terry. And easily intercepted. Harper. This looks interesting. Oh, chance! And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Vincent Harper. And back with Williams. Confident play.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Burke. And a lot to like about this attack. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And nice vision. Who can he pick out? And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Well, standing off them here, are they being too passive?
Well, if this is what they're going to do...
Real chance! Well, a suspect piece of finishing when all is said and done.
And he'll be thinking about that for quite some while. That's a tame finish.
Canu. Barrett. Lewis Warrington. Aaron Presley. On to Harper. Warrington. That's a good-looking pass. Could be troublesome. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Antwi. Decent idea. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Opportunity. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well, he scored a good goal and they won the game. An excellent day all round.